Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another match for my Football Manager 2017 Dafuge Challenge, playing as Chippenham, and we're approaching the midpoint of our third season in charge of Chippenham. We've had a pretty good run here in the National League here in our second season up here in the Vanarama National. You can see here on the table we are currently sitting 14th, but we do have two matches in hand, 28, 31, 34. 34 points, if we were to win both of our matches in hand, would put us very solid 7th place. First off, for those that have been watching this series, my apologies, because the last match that I ran, that versus first place Barrow, for some reason the recording didn't take. So we did end up losing that match. Contained for almost 80 minutes of the match before their leading, probably one of the leading goal scorers in the Vanarama National League, I haven't looked, managed to finally get a goal in on a counterattack in the, 78th minute is that? Yeah, 78th minute. He finally got a goal away on a counterattack. Now, we kept them fairly well contained. Goal scorer was Jay Garrick. It doesn't show it there. Barrow stats. He had a number of attempts, if I remember correctly. 11 shots, 5 on target. Before he did finally score there in the 11th minute. Now, again, he's one of the leading scorers probably in the Vanarama National. That goal gave him 17 goals, I believe, in 23 matches. So let's take a quick look at the National League leaderboard here real quick. He's probably very close to the top in the league. No real shame in losing to that. Obviously, Ferguson had a brilliant chance to put us ahead. He came on as a sub. He had a brilliant chance to put us ahead in about the 75th minute, and he scuffed a shot just inches wide. Yeah, he's the top goal scorer. Looky there, Jordan Garrick, 17 goals, 23 matches. 21 matches. My apologies. So almost a goal a match. So, and no shame in losing that match. But we have another match. Is the FA Trophy first round, and then we have the televised FA Cup second round replay, because we managed to somehow pull out a draw, 3-3 draw against Oxford in their place to somewhat get revenge for them crushing us 4-0 last year in the FA Cup first round. But first, we have a match. So it looks. Let me get through this in between stuff. Now, we did lose Carvalho out for 6-ish weeks in this last match. We also lost Dini to accumulation of yellow cards. We saw that coming. So that is going to will limit our options somewhat in formation. We're going to end up going back to our 4-1-3-2, which is fine. These last few matches, we started out in the 2 DM and 2 winger formation, and switched to the 4-1-3-2 at halftime. And both times we've done that, we've I don't know, maybe we've confused the opposition by doing that or something. I don't know, but we've come out with a stronger second half in all of those matches. So one of our youngsters injured 12 to 15 days. The youngsters have been getting a lot of those very, very short-term injuries. The under-18s getting a lot of 1 to 2 week injuries. Nothing very serious among them, I don't think, at all. And 1 or 2 of them even looking like they may get some time on the senior team. Okay, a lot of scouting reports finished. Just looking here at the right for potentials here, potential good striker. So I'm going to make a couple notes here as I go through. So bear with me for just a minute. If you wonder why I use these notes, this is so that here on the main page, when this processes again, there'll be a little asterisk sign showing up next to them. So when they coming up off of the scouting, like dropping off the short list or something like that, I can just take a quick look at the note without having to go into the player scouting page to find out how the scouts found him. And what I'm really looking here for is potential of the Vanarama National League or better, and like here, potential League 2 striker. I'm making a note of these players here. He's also he's only currently well suited to the North-South, but he's got potential League 2. So these are the players I want to take note of, because they'll be the players that are going to make my team, hopefully, in the coming year or two, if as their contracts expire. I always like putting down what their current ability is as well, so I have an idea of what I can expect from them if I were to sign them right now. As you all know, as I've said just about every recording, I don't have any National League current ability players yet. I have a lot of players. I've got like 7 or 8 players with Vanarama National potential, but none of them have reached that potential yet. What is this, a striker? The good news is I've pressured my board into giving me another coach. So I've got adverts out. Potential good national level defender, leading striker, leading North-South. And I've got half a dozen of my, maybe half of my league, Vanarama National League potential players have a leading North-South division current ability. So these players are the ones that I'm looking for that are most likely to be able to sign. They're most similar to the players that I already have, I should say. Okay, Newport County. Now, how did we do against them last match? Match preparation, match analysis. No. We're going to go with attacking movement as opposed to defensive. I'm not too worried about this next match. It is only an FAT, and while I want to do well, it's not a priority. Against them last match, we had a 1-0. No, last match was this one. We had a 1-0 loss against them, but we do have 2 wins and a loss against them in the past 2 seasons. This is an away match, so just got a players update. I'm not signing new players right now. Yeah, I know you're unhappy with his loan agreement, but he is just not suited to the team. Same thing. Well, one of them isn't. I'm not sure which one. I think it's Manning's. Manning isn't, but the manager's happy that I've actually made a judgment based on their ability to blend in with the team and not just ignoring them. So I will keep telling him that at the end of the month anyway. Is on the team. The other one's just not suited to the team at all. Okay, they're expecting about 1,000 tickets. They're the favorites. They're just behind me on the table, actually. Oh, Tucker got injured. He's out on loan. Double hernia. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. How has he done out there on loan? No players of the match. He's got completed 75% of his tackles, 9 interceptions a match, 2 key headers, foul, 4 fouled 4 times. He's only got 2 appearances. He's made more appearances than that. That may have been just on. That was in the under 23s team, not the senior team for Hungerford. That would be why. Another injury for my under 18s, out for 2 weeks. Players for the under 18s match. Anyone here? Nichols is a fullback, right? I might be using him this coming match. I don't know if I'll use him or Wild, because I do believe the other player is out. Okay, so finally here we are. It's FAT day, round 1 for us. I'm not sure we were expected to finish how we were expected to. Board expects us to reach the second round, so we'll see. About it. So let's. Okay, first of all, we're changing to the 4-1-3-2 because we only have one DM available with Dini out through suspension. Let's see, he's out injured. Okay, that will leave us. I'm not going to put Gilmore in this match. Up front alongside Saunders. So the 16 goals this season, 1 short of the leading goal scorer for Barrow, who we just faced. In the backfield, Marsden, Ryder, Burke. Hodgkiss, are you ready for a full match? Let's go ahead and put you on. Because Marsden is on a yellow card warning, and I'd like to have him available for the FA Cup match next. I'm going to go ahead and put Gator in. We'll keep Burke on, of course. Burke's playing every match. Okay, third midfielder. Ferguson. Okay, that is the basic lineup. On the bench, let's see. McCormick is out. Cunningham. Shame that he's actually relegated to a bench player. I wonder if I should put him on as a start. I know what I am. Not a target man, but a... That's why he's not getting... there we go, defensive forward. And support. And then you are the poacher. There we go. Go with that. That's actually backwards, but that's fine. Gilmore on the bench, and another midfielder. Milner has not broken into the first team this season. Brown. Let's get Brown out there. Actually, I might actually start him. Yeah, why not? Brown for Ferguson. It is an FAT. I want to keep some players fresh for the FA Cup, so we'll do this, and let's kick off. Apologies for this taking long. Normally I sim up to the start of the match and just have the lineup to go through, but for whatever reason, probably the weather and power fluctuations, I quit early after the last match. So, Newport County slight favorites, 4-6 odds for them winning, 7-2 against us winning. Their key man is their striker, McGlashan. 9 goals in 20 matches. Rob Evans, our key player, expected to dominate the midfield. Okay, so they're using the 2 wingers, 2 midfielders, and a DM to count. Marking here, plus mark the fullbacks. I expect to be getting forward in. I'm not going to make too many changes to my base tactics here. Revenge motivation. Anything I need to do here? Not really, I don't think. So let's go ahead and kick off. Okay. Attacking from left to right. We're in the blue, going from right to left. With the ball early, Martin, Evans. Evans loses the ball. Hotchkiss. Brown out wide to Hotchkiss. Getting his... He's been on the pitch a couple times since his injury, but might be his first start. 33 years... and with Marsden doing as well as he is, Hotchkiss probably will be allowed to have his contract. I think he's got 2 years on the contract this year plus next year left on the contract, so we'll have to with the back to so we'll have to see if Hotchkiss can recover his form. His stat took a, which I believe was a hip injury. Martin to Evans. Evans back to Martin. Martin forward with it. Loses possession. Up. Oops, and then a mentioned Hotchkiss gives a goal kick, or corner kick, I mean. Cleared by Cunningham, only to the corner. And that's cleared behind by Gator, and this cleared out by Brown. Those clearances are not whizzing in, and Mourinho grabs that. Throws it out wide to Wild. Wild. Flag intercepted. Comes out wide near side now. Wild. The winger goes Newport there to set that up off of the throw-in. Newport defending there. Brown out wide toward Obafemi. Can't get there. Falls to Martin. Back up to Obafemi. Up to Cunningham. Cunningham back there. To Hotchkiss. Gets across. Falls to Raymond. Brown now with it. Brown is taken down. Nice. Good worker parried. Looks like it was parried by the keeper. Hotchkiss sends a cross in. Gets back to Gator. Gator to Burke again. Ball forward. And comes out wide for Newport. Chippenham. The center of the pitch. Closed down quickly. Burke clears. Goes out of play, and it'll be a throw just inside our half to Newport County. Interception, gets the ball back to Gator. Gator makes a clear across midfield. Into the center, switch to the near side. Wild, oops. Wild with the interception, couldn't actually control it and runs it out of play. Obafemi, Martin. Will chip forward. Ooh, Obafemi just missed. But his clearance gets picked up, and then a cross goes behind the net, and it will be a goal kick for Chippenham. Mourinho takes. Brown into the center circle. Evans, Martin forward with it. Gets by one tackle, sends it back to Evans. Up to Martin. Corner of Raymond tracks back. A Newport County throw. Raymond with the interception of the throw-in. Martin with it out of play. We're winning a lot of the aerial challenges there, and then a foul. It must have been off the ball because Martin wasn't involved in that play. Wild with a good tackle, goes out of play near side throw-in. Good tackle by Evans, gets the ball up to Cunningham at the midfield, across to Martin. Martin back to Brown. Brown forward to Martin. Ball forward to Evans is intercepted. There's danger there. Pressure by the two center backs forces that shot to go wide. That was Newport. Good job tracking back by the two center backs and bracketing that striker. He probably should have had that ball at least on target, but Evans with the tackle. Brown across to Martin. Little ball. This ball. Brown to Martin again. Out wide to Hodgkiss. Keeps it in play. Gets a cross in. It is headed clear and wide. It'll be a Chippenham throw in near side. Wild takes it. Finds Brown corner of the box, and he loses. And the counterattack is on. 7 yellow jerseys for it. Burke with the interception in the box. Tries to pick out Obafemi. Can't get it to him. Obafemi now with the ball, and then he loses possession. Little chip forward. Gator with the interception. Tries to find Obafemi. And then Evans gets shoved, and it'll be a Chippenham free kick in the center circle to Brown. Martin. Ball forward to Obafemi. Can't get there. Obafemi was offside anyway. So, to favor of 1 for us, 0 of 2 for Newport, as we approach the 1/3 mark of the first half. Passing, 2 is a little bit low for what I expect to see. Crossing is what I've come to expect, not what I hope to see, but 5 of 5 tackles, not bad. Hotchkiss with another cross, it gets intercepted. Headers 9 of 14, not too bad. Yeah. Let's see if we can. With a cross, can't find Cunningham. Ball falls to Brown. Evans out wide. Lawson, it's deflected out wide. Hodgkiss. Raymond. Martin. Can't take a shot. Hodgkiss. Cross. Cleared out wide near side. Cunningham. With the 6. 18. If we can get a shot off here, there we go. I was going to say, I think that ball took it. The free kick came. Cunningham. Yeah, it looks like it took a deflection off the defender there. Cunningham still gets. And that's his, 7th of the season, I think. And we've got a 1-0 lead. Gator with the clearance. Cunningham. Evans, Martin, Obafemi. Martin, Evans again, Brown. Brown's taken down. Probably just out of shooting range. Brown takes it short to Raymond. Burke chips it forward. Nobody's there. Keeper picks it up. Evans falls. His back pass got intercepted, but Wild makes an interception of his own, gets the ball up along the sideline. Good job, Cunningham, keeping it in play. Draws it back to Martin. Center. Side heel flick to Obafemi, gets intercepted. Burke, long ball forward, goes to the keeper. Obafemi back to Martin. Brown, Martin again. Evans. Getting a lot of possession inside. Third. Down to, ooh, Cunningham with another shot on target. We've got 2 half chances created so far. No. But, we're starting to get the ball and getting some decent looking passes and crosses. And I don't think we've completed but one cross, and that was the one leading to the crosses have been threatening. They've forced players to make clearances out pitch, and they haven't gone straight to the keeper for the most part. Burke, good interception, gets the ball forward. Chip forward. Wild is kick. Was it the match against Barrow or the match against Oxford? Almost every free kick for the opposition was an attacking free kick in shooting range. We're not getting, which is good. Forward there gives Barrow or Newport a chance here, but ball forward. Cunningham's in space behind the defense. Oh, wow. Look. Cunningham should have done much better with that one. Ball's headed out wide. It'll be Wild, Brown, Wild again out wide. Gets across in. Keeper's there this time. Beat Obafemi to the ball. Gator nods it down. Evans. And he's just not quite getting to the ball. Martin, Brown, ball forward. This time Obafemi is there. Gets it to the and guilty of a little win that header. Approaching the half-hour mark, which has been pretty much the scoreline in all 4 of our matches. I think there was a 2-1 match in there in our pre-box. Obafemi with the ball across midfield. Brown's taken down, and it kick. A little bit of an ambitious shot, maybe. He didn't have the power to test the keeper on that. Martin, Obafemi nods it. Quick. Down. Loses the ball, goes out wide. It's a little bit of a counterattack, but that time Newport didn't. Wild, guilty of by Raymond out wide, and then Burke with a good tackle ends up putting out a flag. Raymond with the interception, clips it upfield. Martin picks up the loose ball. Toward Cunningham, can't get there. Brown with the interception, nods it forward. It's still bottled up inside the can't. Back up field. Newport on the far sideline. Foul there, gives up a free kick. He tracks back, picks up the loose ball just inside our half, gets it across midfield, Wild near sideline, and then loses possession, but it goes Cunningham. Cunningham pulled that cross back toward the 18. Unfortunately, it was still intercepted. Ooh, Cunningham picked up by ball forward, headed clear by Burke, picked up by Newport. Long range shot that tests Moreno. He paired out on target for Newport. And was that a clear cut or was the Obafemi's chip him a free kick? That couldn't have been the clear cut they had. It had to be the breakaway. Martin, Burke into Brown. Martin back to Gator. Ball forward to Obafemi. Obafemi's tripped up. This will be a shooting free kick here for Brown. Brown picks up the loose ball. Out wide. Tracks back into Martin. And Hodgkiss makes an interception of his own just across midfield. Raymond, Brown, and Martin lose. And then Raymond's tripped up. It will be a free kick. 30. Half 1-0 lead. Chippenham have been the better of the teams here in this first half. Newport might have had the better of the early chances, but wasn't able to get shots on target. Obafemi goes just a little bit too tall on that shot toward the far corner. We've got 4 of 7 shots on target. We've got a 55-45 possession advantage as well, so that shot goes wide. Off of the free kick, header won by Newport, but shot well wide. Martin Evans up to Obafemi. Obafemi out wide to Hodgkiss. Into Obafemi again. Evans out wide to keeper. Hodgkiss. Interception of the long ball forward. For that one long ball. It will be a throw-in on the far sideline. Switch to the near side, back into the center. Out wide near side again. Brown, good tackle. Wild chip forward. Cunningham can't get there. Martin, ball forward. Brown, back to Raymond. Up. Out wide, out wide toward Hodgkiss. Hodgkiss started the run forward but didn't complete. I don't think he... The ball down, comes out wide near side. Great tackle, gets the ball up along the sideline into Brown. Cunningham, corner of the box, and the referee deems him offside. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but that's what the linesman says. Brown, the Loney, not doing too bad. He's the one of the two Loneys. He's the only one that I'd ever. Midfield's pretty solid, so he hasn't gotten a lot of play in, but he's not bad. Keep him on when the loan expires, but might take a look at him. We'll take a look and see what our health is at that point. Cross. Evans, there's a... Here, Evans into Cunningham. Cunningham with his second. Brilliant counterattack there. Free kick on the other side. Then Evans, nice little pass. Cunningham squeezes between the two defenders, gets a ball out toward the 2-0 going into half. The two teams this first half here. Stoppage time for the first half just entered. I mean, in all phases, shooting, midfield, tackles, interceptions by the defense, tackles by... He's guilty of a trip there. It'll be a free kick. Last kick of the half. A minute and a half of 1 minute of stoppage time. Back there at the end of the half. Right at the end of that. Well, it doesn't matter. We're up 2-0 at the half. Placency here. Very placency. And I'm not going to make any... I don't see any need to at this. So let's see if we can right off the kickoff, they get an early chance with the clearance, picked up by, comes in and deflected wide, and the subsequent corner gets knocked. So we only created clear cuts. They were all half chances. We created 4 half chances in the first half. I'm surprised that second goal wasn't counted as a clear cut. I would have said that it was a clear cut, but oh well, what do I know? I'm not a statistician, evidently. Ball cross midfield. Up by Newport. Back into the center. They've changed formation. I just realized. At our opposition instructions here. So he is still on. Might as well keep close. And they've got. Okay. So they've went to a straight. The Holdock in, which is mids here. Ball out wide, good tackle. Brown picks up the loose ball. Feeney couldn't control it. Hotchkiss tracks back, picks up the loose ball, sends it back to the keeper, Moreno. Moreno forward to Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss, Gator, ball forward. Cunningham can't win that. Raymond picks up the loose ball. Martin. Wow. Joining the national. You know what? I think it. Cunningham started the 6 goals on the season. Martin, Hotchkiss again. Raymond. Whoops, Obafemi couldn't control that. So Obafemi in the match. Raymond out wide. Deflected behind. It will be a goal kick. So Newport certainly started the half more positive in the half. And Evans. Cross completed. Wow. Are we actually completing more than 3 crosses in a match? Cunningham. Ball along the sideline. Wild gives chase and corner flag. Wild to Cunningham. Back to Wild. Cross deflected. Behind our player instead of a... He was clearly offside there. Free kick taken quickly. Martin again. Evans, couldn't take the shot. Started to and then pulled back and looked for a pass instead. Ball's cleared out wide, near side throw-in for Hotchkiss. Martin, Evans, Brown can't take the shot, loses the ball. Goes out wide, not cross midfield yet, and Brown wins it back. Cunningham, Evans. Martin, Obafemi loses the ball, long ball forward, near sideline. Picked up by their key players. Crossed in, Brown with the clearance, up toward midfield again, back across midfield, and then the pass forward got deflected off of Obafemi and back in. Burke with the out wide, Wild, good tackle, ball forward. Ball comes back across midfield, near side. Hotchkiss. Ball cleared out near side. Hotchkiss with the throw. Up to Obafemi. Hotchkiss. Ball forward. Evans gets on the end of it. Obafemi forces a throw-in. Throw-in intercepted. Back out wide. It's another throw-in. Another one. Obafemi gets that one and then gives up a throw-in as his pass to forward across midfield finally for Newport, and Wild picks up an interception, sends the ball back across midfield. Cunningham. Hodgkiss into Martin again, up to Obafemi. Obafemi and Martin just are not connecting on those passes. A ball deflects off of, who is that, Martin there? For a throw-in. Back across midfield it goes. Chip forward, Gator heads it back up toward the center circle. And there's a chance that goes hard box. Hour gone, up 3-0. Threatening other than that very first opening kick. Fimi onside. Oop, ball forward to Cunningham. Cut inside, back outside again. Brown. A long ball over the top. Mourinho picks it up. 3-0. How many of they had a they ended up with 1,600. Oh, wow. How did they out grabs it? 1,635. It's that cross by Cunningham straight to the keeper. 1,600. Of course, okay, it is a trophy, but it's only the FAT, which is usually the one that gets, you know, the fewest amount of people. So that means they're averaging their league appearances. That doesn't hardly seem fair, especially since they're below us on the table. A couple crosses come in, get dealt with. Wild up to Cunningham. Cunningham behind. And then can't keep it in play. But Wild with a great play on the end, far sideline. His cross gets intercepted, however. Gator, ball forward. Evans, Brown, out wide near side. And they've got another submate. Left mid. Left winger. Ball forward. Center circle, out wide again. Chipped over the top. Burke is there. Nods it to Evans, to Brown. Okay, so Burke, actually little bit of a miscommunication between Gator and the keeper there. Burke, with only a 6-7 match rating, he's the lowest rating on the team. Well, I haven't called his name that often. I have to take a look and see what his stats are rated so low. Had his name a couple times. Anyway, we're going to make our first sub. Evans comes off, and we'll let Milner. No, we don't have Milner on. I thought I had Milner on. No, we put Brown on instead. We put Ferguson in for. Ball goes out wide of the 18. Wild with the. And half to Brown, Martin, Ferguson to Brown. Side. Hodgkiss misses a tackle there. Martin tracks back and makes a tackle. His clearance gets intercepted. Little layoff pass, corner of the 18. Come on. So Newport get one back, 67. Okay, let's not. Nice shot on target. Be able to block that. Didn't even register. Out of. is now to get to within one. Change. Martin back to Burke. Brown ball forward. Obafemi gives chase. Kiss with good interception. Martin, oops, his pass forward bounces back to. Crosses it to Brown. Gator sends it back to the keeper. Out wide to Wild. Into Raymond. Martin center circle up to Ferguson. For the far corner flag. And 70 minutes gone. Wild, Cunningham. Cunningham gets across in keepers. Forward. Gets the ball to Cunningham. Cunningham he was offside. And yes, he was clearly offside there. Cunningham trying to return. Provided. Ball up. A little bit of poor defending there, and we give up. Free kick we've given up, and it was taken short and took a deflection. Mourinho's out quickly to up to Martin, up top to Obafemi. He keeps it in play, but he overruns the ball and loses possession. Gator tracks back with the interception, gets the ball to Mourinho. Mourinho. Brown just across midfield, back across midfield. Wild ball forward. Whoop. Wide to Wild. Cam is intercepted. Ferguson intercepts it. Mourinho out. Cunningham's not going to get there. Brown with the interception gets the ball to Cunningham. Cunningham. Can't find Obafemi, goes out wide. Wild picks it up, sends it back to the keeper. Obafemi can't get there, but Brown. Martin, Ferguson, Brown again, back to Martin. Raymond, Martin again. Ferguson's closed down, gets the ball. Cross in, and that goes straight to the keeper. Okay, Brown, time for you to come off. Switch side. I think Martin's better defending midfielder of the two. Is dealt with. A good little jersey tug there to aid the tackle. But Martin and Ferguson switch those two. Free kick taken short again. Goes back toward midfield. Over the top, and there's an offside. Mourinho short to Gator. Gator chip over the top, intercepted by Newport. Reception. His ball's intercepted across midfield. Hotchkiss, good tackle. Gets the ball forward to Obafemi. To Ferguson. Ferguson just keeps it in play, gets across in near post, and keeper's there. Cracked back by Raymond. Wild guilty of a trip, far sideline. Ball into the box. Wild with the interception. One-on-one, and then slows it up, gets a cross in that's cleared behind, and it'll be a corner. Gilmore with the corner, out far post. Now, just tracks back, picks it up. Long ball upfield, intercepted by Newport. A long ball by Newport. And then put dangerous cross. Nobody's there. Hodgkiss ends up clearing it up. Nods it down out into the near side touchline. He had all sorts of space there to nod it down, and he just nods it straight 90 degrees. And nobody's there to keep it in. Newport back in possession. Being closed down quickly by the defense here. They're sensing a win. Gator, let's go ahead. You've had a keep that defensive line fresh. Gilmore gives up possession in a bad spot. Just kind of overran it. Raymond with a good tackle gets the ball to Ferguson. Down quickly. One touch to Gilmore. Obafemi, Raymond. Tackle. Burke, good interception. So since I said Burke has had the lowest rating on the team, it called his name more in making tackles and interceptions, and he's dropped to a 6.5. They did get the goal, which is going to be a throw on far side. And we had a wide for another cross in, cleared up, picked up by Raymond. Quickly, bottom of the circle. Kept in play. Ryder with the clearance, his first touch. Excuse me. Giving chase, trying track. Ball back up in the near sideline. Ryder makes a clearance into the near side touch line. Throw through 3 Cunningham goals. Gilmore loses possession again inside our half. Reception gets the ball to Cunningham. More touch, more pace to get beat by that tackle. Then Obafemi up, and it'll be a free kick near sideline. Gilmore into the box, cleared out. He was looking for Burke there. So 1-on-2. Tackle the first time, and then his trip on the replay. It may a stoppage time. Long ball forward by Raymond. Picked up by Newport across midfield. By Wild. Having the clearance out wide. It'll be another throw-in. 1 minute left of. Gets the ball up. Ball. Ryder with the interception. Gets the ball to Martin. Gilmore. Martin. Ferguson. Cunningham. Up. We're about ready to enter that. Expectations of a second round at least. They somewhere in the top 5 and did 5, and so far they're well behind that. When we played them earlier in the season, they were 18th. Now they are back up to 15th. Dangerous cross, Raymond with the clearance. They are back to 15th, but nowhere. This should be about the end of it here. 30 seconds to go. Ball right into the box, cleared out. And that is it. Okay. Wow. 2 assists by Obafemi, and the third assist coming from the midfielder Evans. Only 10 mistakes in least mistakes made by the team at all, as clearance passes are often counted as mistakes. At Chippenham, mistake. Interceptions, we only had 2 of those. Lost ball, these are often just clearance passes, these so-called lost balls. Some of them are throw-ins that aren't go awry. We just didn't have that many, and that was more about the fairly good match, excellent match. We are through to the second round of the FA Trophy as well. These little wins here are going to give us players in, maybe have the board a little bit more open with some funds. I've been unable to go pro, depending on how these next 2 league matches go, which will put us at the midpoint. I may try to go pro at that point. Rating outdid their key player, who only had a 6.4 rating, and of course Cunningham with the player of the match. Let's take a quick look. I wanted to take some stats. Why was Burke's match rating so low? His passing was a big contribution. Only 1 of 1 on tackles. 4 of 6. That is a bit low for him, in such a way that he was going to get involved that much anyway. So anyway, that is it. I am going to send forward to the FA Cup and then call it quits for until the afternoon. So stay tuned, and thanks for joining. Hope once again you are enjoying the series. Little like button here on YouTube. Leave your comments, suggestions, questions. I'm always willing to show off the screens of how the world is progressing here in the 2019-2020 season of Football Manager 2017. Thanks for joining, and we will see you in the FA Cup second round televised replay next match.